morning, traders. This is Rich with Breathingwiththemarkets.com. Today is December 6, 2025. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend. Are you in a vicious cycle of trading? All you're doing is spinning your wheels around and around and around. And you're told that this is normal. This is a cycle where you win some and you lose some, and you win a little more and you lose a whole lot more, and then you win some and you lose some, and you win some and you lose some. That is a vicious cycle. That is a recipe for disaster. It's how much money do I have left? I hope I win. How much more money do I have? Where am I going to get the rest of the money? Oh shit, now I'm going to have to wait before I trade. Right? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Are you only buying one funded account per month? Wanting to hit a home run? That is a vicious cycle. That is a recipe for disaster. That is gambling. Okay? That's gambling. Let's look at this for a second. Albert Einstein, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. Take a moment and think about that. Again, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. As you continue to lose, as you continue to strategy hop, as you continue to follow the herd, which is 99% not profitable, and what percentage of the actual profitable, right, traders who claim to be profitable, how many of those traders are actually gambling? We'll never know. But what we do know is how people communicate, how people teach, how people show materialistic items, but they don't show you a skill. So let's dive into the insanity. Expecting different results is true. You keep taking the highs and lows, you keep targeting support and resistance, and you expect different results. Just push a button. You cannot just push a button, traders. You cannot just win more than you lose. Just win more than you lose. What guru who has thousands and thousands of following, support resistance guru, gets on YouTube and it's just push a button, just win more than you lose. It takes intuition. You're going to get it. I've been trading a decade. And the guy's gambling. Right? The guy's gambling. Think about it. So if you had close to 200,000 followers, or you had 50,000 followers, or you had a signals group, what in the hell are you doing?
Oh shit.
Trying to teach people how to gamble.
Oh shit.
That's a fact. It's actually teaching people how to gamble.
Oh shit.
Think about it. Ask yourself this question. Why do you have to put big money on a trade?
Oh shit.
Why would anyone have to put big money on a trade? Because it's a windfall. Because it's gambling. Right? If you go to the casino and you sit down at the table and you're going to play a $2 bet, $2 bet, $2 bet, and the cards go in a cycle, right? Because it's gambling, right? The deck of cards are in a cycle. If you don't know that, that's a pointer. But don't go out and play cards. But the cards will go into a cycle, right? That's why card counters do very well. So the deck will go into a cycle, winning and losing. And when the card counter, or when the person that knows how to play more than most, will understand when that cycle is, and you'll start to bet, right? More and more and more. It's a bet. It's the highest, the probabilities go up, but it's gambling, right? But you can't sit there and play the $2 bet, because when it goes back down in the cycle, you're gonna lose your 2. So what do gamblers do? Professional gamblers even. They go big. When it's hot, they go big, right? We're not talking about an A+ setup. What is the definition of an A+ setup? What is a B- setup? Oh, I don't take on a C setup, I'll just do maybe a quarter position. What's a quarter position? All of these are words that cannot be identified. And then you wonder, what's the A+ setup? What is your A+ setup? What does it look like? What's an A+ setup? Have the guru get on there, ask the guru, what is your A+ setup? And then go back in history and find it for us. Can they do that? And does it match? Is it consistent? Right? Because if it's not consistent, it's not repeatable. And if you can't repeat it, then it's not objective in the market, right? Because there's manipulation in the market, and there's manipulation in the candles. But you need to understand that there's manipulation, right? There's manipulation, and then there becomes impulse. And after the manipulations is when price wants to take off, right? Price wants to take off after manipulation. And you better understand the direction of travel, because if not, you have a 50% chance of blowing your account, right? So the odds are against you. The odds are not with you when you have a gambling mentality, because think about it. If you don't know the direction, that's 50% chance that you're going to lose. If you're using a stop loss, that's another percentage chance that you're going to lose, right? Not knowing the direction, now it's a 50% chance, right? And then sizing, and then account size, and then drawdown, and trailing drawdown, and then slippage. and then fees, right? And then spread. I think you're about negative 100%. You're not even in the positive range.
Oh shit.
There is nothing positive in your trading plan. Absolutely nothing. So if we talk about insanity, about doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, let's flip that around. Because here at breathingwiththemarkets.com, I use these quotes. I send these types of quotes out to the traders to get their mindset going. But yes, right? So in other words, let's flip it around. So we at breathingwiththemarkets.com I teach traders how to trade the entire market. And if you were doing the same thing over and over in a positive way and understanding exactly what I teach you, then why would you expect different results? Because the results are positive, right? So if you look at it as in a negative way, we here at breathingwiththemarkets.com, we turn that negative into a positive, okay? You can always turn a negative into a positive, right? The majority of people and how they live is they turn a positive thing into a negative. They're always trying to find something negative about food, a restaurant, a vacation. They always look at something that's negative, right? Have you ever been on vacation or traveled with anyone that all they did is bitch and fucking complain? Think about it.
Oh shit.
Right? Out of the entire group, say you went on a diving trip, went to the Cayman Islands and you dove.
Oh shit.
And all you heard was bitching and complaining. I mean, you're in fucking paradise in the Caymans, right? What is there to bitch and complain about? 200-300 feet visibility, down there about 100 feet down, diving, the reefs, the sharks, everything. I mean, think about it. And they sit there and bitch and complain. So that's the same with trading. Trading breeds negativity.
Oh shit.
Discords breed negativity. It is a cesspool for negative thoughts, negative spurts of information, because you have traders that are just not getting it. And the reason they're not getting it is because they're following gamblers. They're following people who lie to them. They're following make-believe people. They're following fake traders. If you gamble and you go out and you tell people you actually know how to trade and you're gambling, you're fake. If you want to admit that you're gambling and you just take chances and you're gambling, then you're gambling. But trying to make money off of people saying that you are an actual trader, but you gamble, is wrong.
Oh shit.
Whether you agree or disagree, it's okay. We can agree to disagree, right? But we have opinions and we have facts. And the facts are objective, right? Facts and based on results, right? Results is not P&L. A P&L is going to lie to you, all right? Everyone's P&L is not going to tell the whole story. Do you understand what I'm saying? Someone that makes $1 million, someone that makes $50,000, someone that makes $100,000, someone that makes $5,000. How did they get there? That's what you should ask. Great, congratulations, they have that. We're grateful that someone is actually pulling money out of the market, right? Or prop firms. Great, great. They probably need it, and great. And I hope they protect it and they understand it, right? But then you have people that scam others, and they put money in their pocket to gamble, right? And then they post about big trades and how they made X amount of money last year, right? Anyone can gamble. You can gamble. But do you have the positive cash flow coming in? Gambling's not hard. Gambling is pushing a button. Gambling is winning more than you lose. Gambling is just take a bounce. Gambling is support and resistance. Gambling is structuring your trade around support and resistance. Gambling is structuring your trade around supply and demand. Gambling is structuring your trade around breakup structure. Okay? That's gambling, right? It's gambling. These are words. PD arrays, fair value gaps, highs and lows. None of that is going to teach you how to trade. So when I say, when you come over to breathingwiththemarkets.com, then I'm going to tell you to forget everything that you did, that doesn't mean you're actually starting over. What that means is we're not using that shit. Okay? And now you built the foundation, right? You know what not to do. Okay? Now you know what not to do. So the 8 years of struggling, the 5 years of struggling, the 1 year of struggling, the 6 months of struggling, the 10, 15 years of struggling, and maybe break even, maybe highs and lows throughout your life, but you'll never forget it. That is set aside. And I just simply tell you, now you know it doesn't work. So let's practice what does work. And that's objective facts in the market. That is approaching the market as a whole, not a slice, as a whole, the totality of the market. No matter where you're at in the chart, no matter how you want to convince yourself, support resistance is gambling. Okay? Support and resistance is gambling. And what a trader will tell you, look at what happened here. Well, what traders will tell you is that they target support and resistance. They may use it as a mechanism for their risk management. Risk management around support and resistance? Think about it. Do you know how many wicks go up and down around support and resistance? Think about it. If you think it a horizontal line, because that's essentially what it is literally a horizontal line on the chart. That is the weakest line on the chart. And if that is the weakest line on the chart, Wouldn't that also be the weakest risk management strategy that you could have? Oh, fuck. Genius. Right? Think about it. People are targeting support and resistance now and claiming that they use it as risk management because they got word that they're full of shit. So now you're going to use a horizontal line on a chart for risk management?
Oh, shit.
The higher the time frame that you go, the bigger the stop you're going to need, traders. The bigger the wicks. And what do I mean that? In size, in more pips, in more ticks, in more points, right? Because it's a daily candle. It may go up 500 points in a day, right? Right? Think about it. So the higher the time frame, the bigger the stop loss you're going to need. Well, why are you using the stop loss to begin with? Because you're choking the market out. And there is no risk management around a stop loss. You're either going to lose that trade or you're going to win that trade. That's a fact. You're either going to lose the trade or you're going to win the trade. But you're not going to be able to manage your risk once the trade is in progress. What do I mean by that? It's because you're not smart enough and the market is not going to signal that you should close your stop loss. Because isn't it, what are you willing to risk? What are you willing to lose?
Oh, shit.
If you're willing to lose something and you're willing to risk something, why even get in the market?
Oh, shit.
You need to really learn how to trade. Risk starts before the execution of a trade, not after. Homework is before, not after. You study before, not after. You don't mess around, you don't push a button and hope and pray, and you have a 50% chance, and now you want to manage your trade. Managing your trade after you push the button is a recipe for disaster. Let me say this again. Managing your trade after you push the button and you execute a trade is a recipe for disaster. Risk starts before the execution of that trade. You should know where you're at in the market. You should know what the market is doing. I can get on the market. I can open up a chart, instantly know where I'm at in the market, instantly, and start the trade. The mentees know that. The mentees see that. When I have sessions with them, they also see that. It is that fast. I can open it up. I don't need to put anything on my chart, and I can start your trade. That's a skill. That's not called guessing. That's not guessing. You don't have a high hit rate guessing. An idiot would believe that, right? And idiots and people that don't know how to trade manage risk around a certain area of interest that they call an area of interest based on no objective evidence whatsoever. A weakest line in the chart is a horizontal line. I don't care if it's a horizontal box. Okay? Anything going from left to right is the weakest shit on a chart. It is a tick. It is a pip. It is a point. It's a gnat's ass. It's an area of supply or demand per your own views. It's not where liquidity is sitting. Prove it. Show it. Show us liquidity is there. Show us in real time liquidity is there. And what's your definition of liquidity? A fake order flow indicator? That's not accurate? Oh, it's the institutions. Institutions aren't showing their hands. Institutions have algorithms also. It's like, no shit. Right? You have to learn how to trade the algorithm if you want the highest probability trades in the market. Yes, you can get lucky. Yes, you can YOLO. Yes, you can have a windfall trade. But can you repeat it? No, you can't. Can you teach it? No, you can't. Is it objective? No, it's not. Will it ever be objective? No, it's not. Is it opinionated? Is it your opinion? Yes, it is. It is always an opinion because each trader feels that they're smarter than the next person. How would you like to level up? And come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com where everyone is equal. Everyone is equal. Everyone can see the charts the same way. That's when you know that you're going to build a foundation for life. Everyone is treated equal. Everyone is equal. No one is better than the other. Everyone understands the market. Now, the more you practice, the better you're going to get. It is self-driven. It's not about who can make the most profit. It's not about, I made 10 grand today. It is about a skill. Can you wake up, turn on that chart, and immediately identify things in the chart? Immediately. That is a skill in progress, and that will never end. It will only get better each and every day. That is so powerful that you have no idea and you don't understand. When you can actually turn on a chart, boom, any pair, anywhere, anytime, and understand what direction you need to take that trade. That is a skill for life. I wish you well. Come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com and I will teach you one-on-one. And we will build that foundation. And I will teach you right from wrong with objective evidence in the market. And you can start to practice each and every day. And there's only one way up. And there's only one way at Breathing with the Markets, and that is up. I do not teach to fail. Quitting is not an option. We trade for a hit rate. Volume and hit rate. Numbers don't lie. Peace, traders.